Hello everybody! So today I wanted to try out a new series and let me know if you enjoy it, because if you do then I'll definitely continue it, where I want to try and play every single hero in Overwatch to hopefully get better. So I figured I will go in alphabetical order, so start with Ana. And I was actually sent a mouse by HyperX, which is this one right here, to try out. I just wanted to see how it would perform on a character that kind of does require quite a bit of skill to play. So I've had a little bit of a try, and I have to say the best thing I've found about it so far is how it feels in my hand, and also this button right here, which changes your DPI. So if you want to change sensitivity, obviously it's in the game, but it's really easy to control from there. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some Ana in the training range just to see what base level I'm at, do a bit of quick play, and then hopefully end off in competitive and actually being able to contribute to my team and not just kind of feel like I'm useless. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that I'd like to improve on, and yeah, hopefully at the end of this video I can say that I am a bit better at Ana. So Ana mains, feel free to critique, give me some tips. This is kind of going to be an ongoing series, so hopefully after a while I can say, I see you, Max. So hopefully I can come back in I don't know, a few months after I've played her even more and do like a follow-up video saying, yep, I'm really good at this now. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So I decided to start this off by playing Ana in comp with my old mouse to see how it compares to my new one that I'm using for this video. I hadn't adjusted anything, and I just wanted a true baseline of what I could do. So this is the footage you're seeing now. And by the way, the next point is basically just me talking over footage. So again, this is a new format, so let me know what worked and what didn't. As you can see there, I kind of panicked, and I don't think I had the correct sensitivity for what I needed. And I did get a chance to change this later, but like I said, I just wanted to see with what I had. So as you can see here, we are very quickly losing the point. I did get that sleep there, and I got a good nade on those guys, but there was nothing to follow it through. And very quickly, one of my teammates asked me to swap to another healer, so clearly I wasn't cutting it. And I found in the next round, which is playing now, I was able to do more, but I can see some clear things that I need to improve on, and this game ended up being a loss. So I noticed that I was kind of being way too aggressive. Like here, I immediately got killed. And I would say here I did alright, but I think I got a bit too excited and nanoed the Genji when I really didn't need to. Here was a sleep where I, again, got a bit too greedy, got too pushed out. The Widow had a really clear shot of me. And it's basically just positioning that I really think I could improve on. Aim, you know, my aim isn't the best. It's not the worst, but it will improve over time, hopefully. So, yeah, my mouse sensitivity and my DPI wasn't correct. That was a cool sleep. I was pretty proud of that. But once I adjusted it, it made a huge difference, and I actually watched one of Stylos's Overwatch Academy videos for help. So, yeah, main thing I wanted to improve on was not getting impatient in the back when I'm healing, and my bionic grenade use, and hitting more sleep darts. I also understand that heroes can be situational a lot of the time, so that might affect what I consider success for the series in the future. And obviously Ana doesn't always work as opposed to Mercy, which can work in most cases, for example. So yeah, that's also something that I considered. So now what you're seeing is the incredibly sped up footage of me going into the training range with my new mouse to test the sensitivity and the DPI. My aim was okay, like I said, not the best but not the worst, but I was trying to do so much that I was missing really easy grenades and sleep darts, and it was also really noticeable that I just preferred not to use the scope. I did try to use it quite a bit just to get practice, but just by myself without even thinking about it, I would prefer not to. So you can see me adjusting my DPI, I mean not my DPI, my sensitivity. So I changed my sensitivity going through I think 0.15 increments, and I had my DPI set to 800. I was going off what Stylosa liked, which was probably a mistake, but I ended up changing it later, so I'll tell you when I end up doing that. So the next step was pretty simple, and that was just to practice a lot. So I found that I improved very slightly, in my own eyes at least, just because I played Ana more and more, so that was bound to happen. What I've tried to include in this little bit of footage is sort of like a mix between me doing stuff that was good and me doing stuff that was not so good. And that's honestly just how it happens, you know? Like, sometimes I was in really bad positioning and I could kind of look back at this footage and go, yeah, that wasn't the that wasn't the best thing to do. So it really helped to be able to look back at what I was doing afterwards and go, yeah, okay, probably shouldn't have done that. I can adjust that for the future. I really liked that McCree sleep dart. But yeah, even after all that time I'd spent doing this practice, I realized that the DPI I had set just really wasn't working. And Stylosa said that in his video, so I'm not saying that his video was bad. In fact, I really do recommend it. So I decided to adjust my DPI to 1200 and change my sensitivity to adjust for that. And that was really easy. I basically just had to push a button on my mouse, and I found that this worked a lot better. As you can see in that footage there, it just really wasn't working out for me. I couldn't accurately hit sleeps, especially in a sort of like a panic situation, as opposed to now I have it adjusted. I was able to find I could hit stuff a lot better. Obviously, when I'm panicking, it's still not the best, but that sort of comes with practice again. And who knows, maybe the sensitivity I've got at the moment still isn't the optimal one. I mean, as you can see here in this footage, I feel like I'm a lot better with how I am using my sleeps and my grenades, but you know, it's all a work in progress all the time. So yeah, I will play the rest of this bit of footage and then we will get into competitive. Playing Ana in this mode is quite difficult, so I was pretty proud of being able to do that. Okay, so now you are seeing the competitive footage. We ended up playing 4 games with me playing Ana, and like I said before, Ana is a situational hero. On some of these maps, on some of these points, I felt really confident and felt like I was really helping the team. Sometimes not so much, but for the video, I wanted to make sure that I was just playing her alone. And again, that's how I think I could adjust for the future. MLG basketball throw right there. But hopefully you'll be able to see some of the things that I did that I think I did well. I really feel like I improved over the few hours that I ended up playing her. Obviously, I don't think I am top 500 Ana by any means, but I am feeling good about how I can keep improving in the future and what I really do need to work on. So I'm going to leave the next decision up to you guys. So would you like me to move on to Bastion, who is the next person in the alphabet, obviously, from the hero select? Or would you want me to do Ana one more time? I think, like I said, I think I did a pretty good job on improving over time, but I think there's always stuff to improve on, no matter what. I would also like to thank HyperX for sending me the mouse to try out. I genuinely enjoyed it. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description for you. If you already have a gaming mouse, I mean, to each their own, but if you're looking to upgrade, I would definitely recommend it. I think my favorite part about it is the grip on the sides and obviously that DPI changing button. It's sort of like a really sturdy mouse, and yeah, thanks again for that. So here is where I felt like I really contributed to us winning that game. I kept Zaya alive for the rest of the time that I was alive too, and by that point obviously Tracer and Lucio managed to come back, she got the grab off, and we actually managed to secure a victory on Ilios. So I think that was sort of my proudest achievement out of these games, and yeah, I would say that was the highlight of all 4 of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the rest of this footage play, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, scripted format is sort of new to me, so please let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.